Does it surprise you anymore at this point?
No, but I also can't tell you how tough the last 36 hours were to deal with. And when you think that one trait of the team is they always respond, you're not leaning on any one part of the game that you know is going to be out there for you to respond. Hey, how do you guys respond? How could you guys explain how we respond? You respond by the guy on the mound starting the game, getting into the game and doing a good job. The defense has to be right, and pitch by pitch of the at-bats, you have to be on it. Then you'll respond. If you can't do those things, you can think you're the best responder in the world, you'll lose. So that's probably the overriding theme. And because we're talented, if you're not talented, you can't manage competition at this level. So you have to have that piece in there too. And the athleticism today and the power, like we got out hit, but the damage and the timeliness of the hit was the difference. And their outfield defense, the one ball in center field, Didewick crashed into the wall, and then the left fielder, that running grab on the warning track. We talk about how important outfield defense is here, and you saw it. And that probably held us back a little bit.
Is Carson building confidence the way he's been pitching, or is it just his stuff?
Well, if he's not, then I don't know how to build confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell him how great he is and how well, but you have to feel it, and the execution and the dedication to fighting through. It's hard to explain what happened in Clemson to him, and there were some other outings that didn't go that way. I don't know that he got an out in Charlotte against Virginia, did he? So, I mean, Mike is trying to call the game the right way, but it's the kid's determination to execute pitches and then execute the pitches. And he did it, and he handled his position. The pickoff that got lost in the shuffle. That was big. And then, like I spoke on, in their self-contained relief, you're not going to be a starting pitcher and really manage the game if you can't get out of a mess that you created at some point. And the defense can help you, but you have to participate as well to relieve yourself.
Did you feel coming into the game that they were in the right mindset?
When we had batting practice, yes. Breakfast, I can't really pin it down. Pre-game talk, are they tired of hearing me? What can I say to them to shake off the crap on Friday? I don't know what I can really say to them. I tried, and we had a good pregame. I think when you get back in game mode, your computer goes to that place of getting yourself ready to play. And Cam's got to get ready to play, and Lodis and Thoreau and West and Cantu and everybody out there's got to prepare themselves and get in the right mindset. And your pregame BP for those 45 minutes is your best shot at it. And they seem to be on it.
Dorsey, he's come through for you guys in so many big games, not just the last 3 weeks, but like all those game twos and ACC play after Leiter went down. And just what makes him such a gamer and someone that can deliver in those moments?
Well, he's a very quiet, cerebral guy. So you don't get a lot of feedback from him. The feedback from him is the gamesmanship, I think, more than there are guys that will give you feedback. Oxford is constant verbal feedback on everything. So guys are different in how they allow you to learn them. With Dorsey, you've learned through some gut punches that he took along the way as a reliever and fought back. There was a game at Florida and it didn't go well, and then the Clemson stuff, and it was the wise thing to let him start because the relief hadn't gone as consistently and he was more comfortable starting, more familiar with it. So that maneuver helped, but it wasn't necessarily something Mike and I conjured up. It was a little bit of necessity because we had lengthened him out and he was one of the guys that could give us some distance on the starts. But the breaking ball that he developed, a little feel for the slider. When the changeup's on, that seems like the difference maker in the outings that I've noticed him really clicking early. That changeup gets people off the fastball and it neutralizes the right-handed hitters. Then the fastball seems to play better for him.
You're pretty proud of Ox, the way he came back.
It's tough. We had Joe Charles ready to go because, as you notice, when you get to 9, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they were right-handed. But I also as we had Joe Charles going, I looked down there. I'm like, you know what? This thing might get back to Ox before it actually gets to Joe. So we were going to let Dorsey try. If he had gotten the one guy, then we were going to let him face the next one, and he didn't. So it was good management down there to make sure you had those options, and it was a good matchup for him. And I think that first Didawick, I think he struck him out. That's a good, like, feel-good moment for him, or probably settled him.
To only use 2 guys, how big is that for what you're trying to do the rest of the week?
Man, it's game-changing. If you burn through a bunch of guys today and survive this game, you're scratching your head a little bit as to what to do, and you're looking at the pitch counts and who's fresh and what are you going to. So, I mean, his start gives you a chance to win a championship. If we struggle out of the gate and he throws an inning or two and you have to labor through a long, difficult game, then winning it, you're still in a difficult spot. And I don't know where to go. If you guys are thinking about asking me where to go with the next start, I don't really know the answer to that, so don't ask.
Perfect. Thank you.